Well, I'm starting my third day up here. Had a really rough night last night. I had neighbors move in about 200 yards to the east of me, and they are up here for the sole purpose of partying. And they were up playing music till at least 4 in the morning, and I could hear it really plainly. I went over and had a talk with them. They rearranged the speaker, they turned it down supposedly, but when I got back over here, I didn't really notice any difference. And I ended up crawling in my truck and trying to sleep on the back seat because then I had at least the barrier of the windows, and it did help quite a bit. But I didn't sleep. Finally, at 4, I crawled back in the tent and went to sleep in my bed. It's now 11:40. I didn't sleep up. I've been up a couple different times, but I've napped. I just got up from a nap. So I don't know. They said they were going to be here through Wednesday. So if they're going to party and do this again tonight, there's a very good chance I'm going to pack up everything other than the tent because the tent is wet. The tent and the stove I'll leave, and I'm going to clear out everything, take my four-wheeler back, and then when it finally warms up, I'll bring the tent down. I mean, after the tent dries out, I'll come back up and get the tent. But today, I mean, I might as well make some good use of the today. I'm going to get on my four-wheeler. I'm going to go exploring. I'm going to go look for bird. But it's rainy. It's overcast. It's just this is the wrong. It wasn't supposed to be like this. There was supposed to be like 2 days of bad weather, and that was supposed to be over uh, Saturday, Sunday, and here it is Tuesday, and I still have solid overcast skies with rain every little while. It hasn't rained for the last hour, but it has been raining. So, anyways, I am gonna go out today because I don't want to waste all of this work for nothing, and I haven't got the first picture of any kind of wildlife yet. So, let's go out and see what we can find later. It goes a doe. That's only like the second, maybe third deer I've seen since I've been out here, and they're all been does. So, no bears so far, no pileated woodpeckers, but I enjoy being out here. It's certainly nice and peaceful and quiet, real quiet, except for last night. Last night was a disaster. So, I'm going to keep looking. I might stay in this area for a little bit and then move on to a whole new different area. I'm certainly not seeing any pileated woodpecker sign up here, so yeah. You know, when it comes to bears, they can be rather noisy moving through the woods. They'll be overturning logs and rocks looking for grubs and insects. So I think one good strategy might be just to sit and listen. And so I've got this big canyon in front of me, so it gives me a good area to cover. So I'm going to sit here a while. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll hear some rocks rolling, or just noise because they're not quiet. They don't try to be. So that, or you have to bait a bear, and that's illegal in Oregon. So I guess I won't do that. Another great thing right now is that the sky's clearing off and it's warm. The sun's coming through. I mean, there's still quite a few clouds, but it's looking promising. Well, I've been back to camp for a while. Tried to take a bit of a nap, and I I noticed that it was awful quiet around here. I expected to be hearing music about this time of day. You know, they probably slept all day and party tonight, but nothing. And it's awful quiet. So I got on the four wheeler and drove down the road because I can't see their camp from my camp. There's a lot of trees between us. And I drove by the road, little short road that goes into their camp, and they're not even there. Yeah, they pulled out. They must have pulled out sometime while I was out looking for bears. That changes everything. Makes me quite happy, really. I didn't know if I would be able to spend another night here if they were partying again. I thought I'd be packing up and leaving, but as it turns out, it worked out great. I'm going to be able to stay here. So, later. Yeah, I'm gearing up. I'm going to go out for the second time today. Probably just go over to where, across the way, and set up on those trees that had all that pileated woodpecker working. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do because I don't want to sit around here all late afternoon